Hello. Hi there. How you doing? We're gonna be taking a break from Brothers and play some salary cutting noises. I've already beaten the first investigations, but I've never played the second one. Also, I think way back in the day I watched a Let's Play, but I remember almost nothing about this game, so it's gonna be fun. Just coming back to it. I think way back in the day I watched. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Ooh. Turnabout, trigger, I think. Here it comes! The presidential plane descends from the western sky and its trying to approach civilians on the Gourd Lake. Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zenfa. Welcome, Mr. President. And now, sir, your audience awaits. Honored friends and allies, I am here today to announce the audacious criminals that dodge my blood nation on the rule. Thanks to the prosecutor's office, your great country. Oh. That's not good. You have a most heartfelt gratitude, however, friends. Do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Ah! Call the prosecutor's office! Get Miles Edgeworth here right away! If anyone solves this, he can. It's true. There he is. There's our boy. There's our boy. March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. News must be halfway around the world already. Oh, there he is. There's our boy. There's Gumshoe. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of the nation's president. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Mr. Edgeworth! Thank goodness you're here, sir. This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He is the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the president, detective? Still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. Medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope he's all right. Then I suppose you better show me to the scene of the crime instead. Right away, sir. Hey! I said hey! Yeah, you Ruffles! Oh, hello. Who's that? You're the prosecutor in charge of this case, aren't you? Want to give me your first impression? Anything strike you as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't be like that. Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me! Now, Detective, I'll need the facts of this case in as much detail as you can give me. Yeah. Yeah. I can't present badge yet. Well, the scene was right here at Gourd Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zangfa. Tiu Junwang. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now. Newspaper clipping added to organizer. was raining until he landed, and luckily it let up. Then smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! A gun goes off and everyone runs for cover. Apparently... Oh yeah, truth is I only showed it myself, sir. I don't know a whole lot more than you do. You were summoned on short notice as well? Sure was, right in the middle of my day off. Apparently... I was at the office taking advantage of peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And the boss immediately calls you to... Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? The boss? Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs, "Get me Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job." Something like that. I see. Oh, they cordoned the perimeter. Water. They cordoned the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know. So a would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Drop my controller. Now all you gotta do is find him in the middle of that crowd before they strike again. You're right. We don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics. Search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Precisely. The president was shot at me, which means a gun was involved. That is our first clue. I do love that like Phoenix has his Magatama, Apollo has his bracelet, Athena has her necklace, and Edgeworth has the superpower of just common sense and logic. Alright, duly noted. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized? Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took care of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions. I like they're bald. I want to talk to them. Yes. Sir! Ah, so they are. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can I help you? You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how security detail was arranged during this speech? Two of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in the crowd, and we would have stopped it right away. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated during his speech. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned. That's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something to see in the front rows at work. Oh god, I thought it was Lotta. I'm glad it's not, though. Care to share a little about what you did with the information once you got hold of it? Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question, dang it! What's next? Well, we put all the information together and try and find the connections, right, sir? Detective? Ah, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say? And what next? Well, I guess you say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to the other. It's Mr. Ashford's forte. He's a logic master. He has more brain cells than everyone. I can view what information I have of L and connect it with X. I should try it now. Just a quick press of X and a bit of logic. Yeah. I gotta have a thought. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrator still managed to carry out an attack. Completely undetected by containing a highly trained bodyguard, no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated.
That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh?
Indeed. Now we need to find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only be wind up further from the truth. Can't afford to... this is gonna be hard, because I have one brain cell. Like, almost at all times. Which means I must take well-reasoned connections, and if I intend to draw logical conclusions.
Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks sus.
Examine things? Yes, yes, yes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Can I have a thought? Can't have a thought.
Yes, sir?
I'm a prosecutor.
That thing's pretty small. You don't lose it all the time?
A sacred symbol of my office. No, detective, I do not.
Guess it's a good thing I'm no prosecutor, huh? I've lost 100 of this week alone. I mean, I lies in no badge to at least that one, huh?
That's quite a talent. I love Gumshoe. He's so good. He's just so good.
Well, the rain stopped. It was falling right up till the president got here. Even the mist had left it. Barely a cloud in the sky. Ugh.
You sound disappointed, detective.
I was supposed to be fishing right over this lake, in fact. The big ones will come out when it's wet.
But the park was sealed off for the president's visit. No regular use allowed. You know this.
No, nothing regular about reeling in a whopper, sir. This was gonna be special.
I fear our days of special might be rather different. Edgeworth uses two big words. This is what he thinks about a time like this? Detective Gumshoe, you remember how to properly conduct an investigation, don't you?
Sure I do, sir. First you gotta gather information and all the intel. Examine everything.
Both of which I can do with A.
If you get the chance, ask about the evidence.
Yeah. Tutorial. What about this? The man's eyebrow is quite good. Hold on one sec. I gotta fix. There we go. There we go. Now I should be able to adjust more. My little guy will be talking more. Anyway, let's get back to looking around. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is the officer taking pictures of, detective?
Look at Will be crushed beneath the Verdad's righteous hammer of justice. Looks like he's reading off these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Pro speech tip number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. Hey, this is good stuff. Figure shot this one too. Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your own work instead, officer? Have you found anything of note, officer?
No, sir, not a thing. No footprints, nothing.
It is to say, nothing that stands out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walk away over everything. Detective Gumshoe, did he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog?
I'll speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up and all.
That's salary cutting noises. Hello.
Hey Ruffles, how's the investigation coming along? Anything you want to share?
Here we go again. I am not in the habit of sharing details of confidential investigations with strangers.
Dang, you sure are one tough cookie.
I am had to Chief Lotta. Oh God, she works for Lotta. No.
I ain't been out to jack cheap Lotta without a hint.
Don't I know that name from somewhere? No, must be hiccups. No, must be my imagination. Anything new? No. So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech.
Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest. And I was yapping away, and all of a sudden, earthquake. Almost jumped out of my skin.
That sounds terrifying. Even the word earthquake makes me queasy.
You were listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were ignoring my little side-to-side like always.
Gumshoe is like just the equivalent of a sad, wet rat. and he's the best. No!
I was surprised you, sir. There's no mistaking it. It's the Steel Samurai!
Okay, I'm done. Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. It's a popular TV show. Old, young, doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone. Oh, hey, Kirby. What's up? How you doing?
Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president.
It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, better here, though, to represent our nation. I must scour the scene and inspect everything that catches my attention. What's up, Kirby? How you doing?
Breaks your heart, doesn't it?
It does. What villainy could have befallen him?
Witnesses said he popped right around when the gun went off.
Nice. We have a good work.
Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands.
This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
We won't, sir. You can count on it.
I love that Edgeworth is more concerned about the Steel Samurai than the leader of an actual nation. Very, very good. It's the flag of Zenfa. The key motif is the blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this?
Something matter, sir?
You don't see it, Detective. There's something unusual about this flag. Paired with the one on the other side of the stage, why don't you?
Well, that's a beauty right there.
Exactly, which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out.
Of course, I give up. Come on, spill the beans.
You can lead a horse to water. Gumshoe can't see the giant hole.
Take that!
We love Gumshoe. Look closely. Do you see the hole?
Oh, look at that! You're right, sir. Not the burn.
Note the burn marks are on the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it. Yeah, let me know if my volume's too loud, by the way. Anyone? I'll turn it down if it need be. I think I've got enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. Time to have a thought. Gotta have a thought. Okay. Get back. That one. Brain blast! There is a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. The president was shot at as well, remember. Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. Alright, on with the investigation.
Ruffles! Ruffles! Y'all figure something out, huh? Care to share?
Who exactly is she, and why does she keep shouting at us?
Rubbernecker, I guess. Seemed pretty interested in the case.
Come on, give me something here.
We do need to speak with witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything. Edgeworth when he has to talk to literally any person ever.
Tabby Lloyd, at your service.
Tabby Lloyd. That's... I love Chu Takumi's brain.
I'm looking into the case for, well, just for the right now, but...
Looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask.
Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about the perp? You making any demands? What about them, Ruffles? Where does a feller buy a cravat like that?
Hold it!
Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking the questions here.
Dang, here I thought I could get some juicy for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots there were?
I most certainly can't.
I beg your pardon?
Can't just be handing out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood.
Ah, come on, don't hold out on us. We all gotta share sometimes.
Me hold out on you? Well, if you're gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye. Wait! Wait exactly for what, huh? Huh? You got nothing for me? I'm gone.
We're fresh out of moves here.
Out of moves, Wouldn't be so sure.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers many a number of options, but some are more effective than others.
Sorry, sir, but this is going over my head.
No matter how penetrable any opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
When attempting to draw on an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move.
Whoa!
Now we must analyze the state of play.
I vaguely remember this from the logic chess stuff from that Let's Play I watched a while back, but I have no idea how it works. Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me, not until you give me something in return.
Whoa.
My opponent has dug herself deep. Her defense won't be so easily broken. But I can't afford to try in person by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not to my strategy, but also the passage of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. It may pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated,
Right next to something, we darn real ass story.
I may be able to get a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by what she does. Alright, time to make my opening gambit.
Whoa.
What is it you do? Why don't you begin telling me what is it you do?
Sure, I can tell you not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job.
Is it now? So you do something that you won't or can't tell anyone about.
No, shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker, that's what you're after.
I'm a by my tape.
I'm a law-abiding everyday citizen. I got no reason to.
Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. If it's something you can't tell me, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Least ways I can bag my first big scoop.
What was that about big scoop? I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct?
Ah, dang it! Sure, I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat.
The hell does cub mean in that context? That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Where were you at the scene of the crime? At the time of the incident, where were you present at the scene of the crime?
Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give a little tabby something first?
Absolutely not.
And I ain't giving you nothing neither. Think I'm a sucker? Think again.
I'm gonna wait this out. Sadly, the more you know, the more it might find yourself in danger.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than a little gunshot to phase me.
You're a gunfire, did you? Maybe a pro, as you put it, but you're a little wet behind the ears. Therefore, you must have seen something.
Ah! Devil dang. Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech, ran up reporting on a shooting. And we'll get no mother than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
If she came to report on the event, she must have made a record of some kind. I would very much like to get my hands on it. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation. Where's the record? You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind. You got more questions, you gotta give me something first, have you? I'm not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know. Sorry, Ruffles, can't help you. I need to deploy my clue. I'm gonna bide my time.
It seemed I misjudged that one.
Ow! My time brain. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Horse! Whoa! Horse be upon you. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where is yours? Of course I made a record. I told you I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoe off running around this one. Just not about to hand it over to the first person who asked me.
I'm not just asking anyone. I'm not just anyone, young lady. I'm the prosecutor of this case.
Don't you young like me. You ain't getting it. How many times did I ask? Yeah. Feels like a keep your mouth shut moment. Understand, don't you, Ruffles? Ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
Do? Well, ain't that sweet.
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
Nah, I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. As long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to have me a scoop. Yeah. Play me the tape. Oh, we fucking got her.
Intriguing. A young reporter hungry for success. So dedicated to the craft that she'd left an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed she did not. She committed the entire event to tape.
Ah! Dang it! That was my scoop you're messing with. My break. Fine, sure. I recorded the whole dang thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Checkmate.
Have a good work, Curfy.
Thanks for stopping by.
I got an achievement for being good at chess. There's something else, Ruffles. Trying to be all strong and silent. Made me sing like a canary.
Never mind, Mast. Now place the tape. Finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. Pay me like a fiddle, Ruffers. Only cheap to play me that good. I'd agree with cheap number 2. And a man short to raising me a rising star, aka me.
Chief number 2, huh? Sounds like a second period. That's a big responsibility.
And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his star people exclusive, huh?
She's a difficult woman to refuse. I need to hear that report. 24 more is more than I can promise. But the story is yours until the case is resolved.
And the job of the number 2?
I think not.
Oh, you're no fun. Guess can't girl have anything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got an exclusive act that started right this second, Ruffles.
Good. Then our first order of business is to listen to that tape.
Honored friends and allies, I'm here to give a message. The Odysseus criminals that dodge my beloved natures are no more.
President's speech.
As impassionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his client barely by sheer force of will. And there's me. Can't believe a little live commentary to set the scene. Is scheduled just for after the speech, correct? He seemed pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yadakarasu situation behind him.
Ooh.
As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us.
Whose voices are these?
Well, these two old guys standing right in front of me. Whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
I know their voices from somewhere.
Hey, right where the gun goes off is right after this. President thrusts his fist in the air. His excitement reaches for fever pitch.
The battle against evil rages on. Here today I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wickedness with the righteous hammer of justice.
And he's dead. What the? Ah! 2 shots. So, 2 shots were fired. Yep, and that tells us something? Something very important indeed. Allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Trajectory. Ooh. Music is pretty jamming. I like it. Which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon, in that order. Which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. Either the flag and the balloon is... I assume... here, maybe?
Take that! Nope. Watch your mouth, kid. This is distraction everywhere. Bram, now come the truth. Well, sir, how you doing?
One moment. Yes, I fucked up. I picked the wrong spot. 2 bullets were fired. We know that for a fact. Draw a straight line along the path of each bullet. Let me read that again. Our 2 lines should converge on a single point. Might be stupid. Oh wait, maybe over here?
Take that!
Here? Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives the trajectory of one of our bullets. Guess I had the right idea, just wrong place.
You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe will need you to examine the left side of this spectator area.
Roger that, sir. So, you need me to clear all those people out of the way?
I do. And what evidence remains to be found may be already deteriorated. Need you to be quick about it.
Yes, sir.
Chief! Hey, I'm talking to you, Chief!
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd.
I sure do. Let me help out. It's not my forte. I'll be the best crowd herder you ever see. I'll prod, pummel, and push them wherever you like.
A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business, I'm nobody's chief.
Whatever you say, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that.
Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Just like that. You should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, sends them running for twice as quick.
Yeah, because no one wants to be around Lotta. He sounds quite the formidable character. Perhaps just a bit easy on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. Clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for clean. It's the least I can do.
Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't be worried, play little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam. No more dirt.
On the outside, perhaps, but you still have something of a problem with the inside.
We're ready to get back to the investigation wherever you are, sir.
Let's trample the entire arena. I'd like to find any trace of our shooter at all.
Is that Pain? What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, this is quite the situation, would you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is he?
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
He's a prosecutor?
What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
His voice. I recognize it from a tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of the Lord? And where is the chief prosecutor?
He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, through out on one coronation.
So he had me summoned on short notice and left before I even showed up. Rude.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe.
Right away, sir.
faithful detective scrabbles through garbage as the prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished.
Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures.
Is he enjoying himself?
Bingo! A popsicle stick. I gotta love the joke.
Detective?
Sorry, sir. Huh? I think we got something.
Good work, Detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Examining a piece of evidence, we can uncover hidden details.
We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir.
You mean the evidence, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. I got it. I really am jamming to this music. Nope, there we go. What's this? Oh, hey, look, a gun.
This is a document of some kind.
What are we looking at here?
Presidential security plan. It's a diagram of...
It's the diagram of the president's security arrangements.
shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned. Even has his people's names on it. Rook and Knight. So his bodyguards are natives of Zhangfa.
I heard.
One sec.
Always remember to hydrate. Especially when reading a lot of text out loud.
But why not employ people from his own country?
I don't know. Y'all want to hear a little Tabby Lloyd exclusive?
You really know something?
I sure do. I was over there MC not too long ago sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources told me the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head. Including a bunch of bigwigs in the international national police force.
Interesting. So he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. All of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life.
What's it doing up there in the bag?
Raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to the matter of national security. It should surely be highly classified.
Huh? Something else in here. Hey, look, a gun.
My.
What's a gun doing in there? Sure, this bag. It's gotta belong to the...
Yes, it would have been well disposed of by our would-be assassin. A revolver. And let him know to dump it here amid the chaos. Could this be the work of a professional?
Splendid security plan, too.
I don't know how, like, professional a guy could be if he dumped the murder weapon at the crime scene. Or, like, the attempted murder weapon.
I think we'll need to take a very close look at our latest find.
Yeah. Yep, 2 shots.
Matching the 2 gunshots right on the recording.
That proves it. This must be the weapon used.
Yeah. Any fingerprints?
This part is called the grip. I've held a few guns in my time, but I've never felt quite red in my hand. This one's no exception.
Got a laser pointer.
Laser sight.
Line up with the target to make an aiming shot a bit easier. There's this here. Definitely a red laser.
Could the assassin use a laser sight to target the president?
That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes so. A bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash.
Nice work, Detective. Now there's something else I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. I need you to take the gun to forensics and see if you can find any prints.
On it, sir.
A good set of prints could really help this investigation along.
Got the results, sir. That was quick. You bet it was. Told the techs it was ultra high priority. But, they came out empty.
And they checked everywhere.
Inside, outside, top to bottom, sir. Even took the bullets out and just dusted them.
Shouldn't have known it would be that easy.
Yeah. Hello.
You're with one of the news channels.
Yep. Can I help you?
Must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look?
Wish I could, but, might be a little tricky.
Why is that, Humpo? Got a problem with doing your civic duty or something?
No, it's just my camera was knocked over and then all the panic. And I can't get it to work.
That footage would have helped immensely.
Yeah, just our luck.
What the?
Look like you need help, Mr. Edgeworth.
I know that voice.
Oh, shit! It's K!
K!
Little scrunky, little scrungle. Honestly, I'll leave you limp for 2 seconds. Don't you worry. Your hero's here to save the day. That's right, the one, the only K Faraday.
Hero? Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore?
Not right now. It's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. I'm taking the time out for some intensive training. Getting a second Yatagarasi doesn't come easy.
Kay helped me out on a few cases about 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. Case of the Yatagarasi. Mysterious thief who appeared to disappear at will. Only claimed to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasi, the so-called successor to the great thief.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough.
What are you doing here, Kay?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm enjoying the festivities, of course.
I suppose you did mention being fond of such things.
And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office again. And now I don't have to.
Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever.
Hey, Gummy, how you been? Looking pretty full of beans yourself.
Xenoblade brain rot. So, Kay, are you really here to save the day?
Yep. Prepare your jaw to hit the floor. Best pal in the world only went and took pictures of the whole shebang.
Did you now? And you better show it to me.
Wow, that didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? I know, right? This prosecutor about as much fun as a dang toothache. Wouldn't love to call him Chief. Get my manners. Tabby Lord, ace reporter at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, it's no fun at all. This one time he...
You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those pictures?
Ooh, fine, here.
I love Kay so much. She's so good. She's just so... Genki girls are like the most fun characters ever.
It's like this one right here when the gun went off. It's total chaos. People running everywhere.
The president and his 2 bodyguards. Here's the security plan where Knight and Rook, I think. That dude on the left's got a fucked up fade. Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you've provided us with a vital clue.
Woo-wee! Right, like a pair of dang Christmas trees. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you spotted?
A contradiction.
What now? I don't see nothing strange.
Allow me to show you. At the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. My powers of deduction. Can I look at my... What is it? No. Oh. They were gonna do it for me. Okay. Now to present evidence that proves the demonstration. Let's go for legs now. I guess I thought the red bit was the laser pointer, but... Eureka! Is it this? Oh, it's not the laser point. Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper, if you will, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the 2 carefully.
What am I looking for here?
Indeed, there's something going on the president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other picture.
What is it? Some kind of birthmark?
Yeah, Guy's got a big red bird.
Oh, I thought it was like blood or something. I highly doubt a birthmark was... I know it's the, I know it's supposed to be the laser sight, but I thought it would be like the, they were pointing to like, oh, it's blood, so he got shot already. But I guess he's still alive, so it doesn't really count.
Get bitten by a bug then, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. That's right there, a big old bug bite. Here I thought it was something important. Look on your face.
You should know the road to the truth is paved with just seemingly trivial details.
Ooh, again with the face. All right. Duly noted, Chief.
Stop calling me that.
Now,
Okay. How's it doing?
hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold on. I'm a prosecutor.
That's a cool badge. Very severe.
As it should be. After all, it symbolizes both the sanctity and strictness of the law.
Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes, love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion.
And what about your beloved truth? There you go, okay.
I'm a big interest. I really am your hero, huh?
Well, your evidence helped things along, certainly.
Hey, I'm the second Yadagrassi, remember? All in a day's work.
I wish I could have showed you how far it really can become a group thief thing, though. The training you mentioned, about that.
Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet. I promise.
Yeah.
So the whole great thief thing is on hold, just for now anyway.
That's a relief, I suppose.
Yeah. I appreciate the chat, but, that's gonna be a ban, my guy. Hold on. Yeah. Where is it? Where's the... There we go, spam. Love to have you here, man, but if you're just gonna spam that kind of stuff, I'm gonna have to get you out of here.
That's a relief, I suppose.
Yeah, I wanted to get out there and start stealing back the truth like my dad. But I got a ways to go with my training, and I need to find some partners in crime.
Get Trucy and get Maya, and you can become like the 3 great thief sisters. It would be amazing.
I hope she means that figuratively.
You're the only girl in the world looking to pull off the most daring heists ever attempted.
True, but not many people pull off a clear in larceny either, I'd wage.
Maya would, though.
Yep, no doubt about it. Compare the picture to the one I took from the newspaper clipping. That red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, all right.
Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to birthmarks suddenly appearing.
That reminds me, I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts.
Funny, I don't remember being the exact sequence of words I used.
I rob a house and you can rearrange the furniture, too.
You may call it rearranging, but I call it irreparably corrupting. Kay's the best. She's so good.
Winston, no, Payne doesn't have anything to say. Hey! That one guy's like jumping up and down. Hello.
Television truck. I used to be stuck in the mud.
Reminds me of the time I pushed your car out of that ditch, sir. And you just drove away and left me there. Gotta admit, it felt kind of lonely.
Did I do that? I think I might have.
You came back though, mister. Only left there for maybe 15 minutes? Yeah. I know you'd never get me, sir.
Of course I wouldn't. Barring those 15 minutes, anyway. He came back. It's Edgeworth just for horror. It's fine. He was just in the car and just... Hold on, wait, hold on. This is important. Wait. No, hold on. There we go. I'm a prosecutor.
Hey, I've heard about these. How come my name stuck to your jacket or whatever?
Because that's not custom.
His too. All lawyers wear them. I've done seen it. What's the story with yours?
No comment.
Guess the legal eagle's gotta make themselves superior to us regular folks somehow.
I would like it to be on the record that I made no such comment. You say you attended today's ceremony in order to gather materials for an article of some kind.
You bet I did. That ain't the kind of thing that happens every day.
And when did the ceremony begin?
Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky. It wasn't raining all morning before that. Anyhow, the President plane touched down right around 1:45. And the speech started at 2 on the nose.
What about the shooting?
Must have been maybe 20 minutes after?
20 minutes after the ceremony.
Yeah, shots rang out, tearing through in the air the only moments before and lived alive with cheers. In tragedy, the president dropped to the floor, fell by an unknown assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 on March 25th, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Edgeworth Lake.
What was that all about?
Sorry, just making some voice notes. Gotta get those ideas the second they come in the old noggin, you know? Never did we get to report on an assassination of the president after all. Dramatic, it's emotional. It's got everything I need to write an article that puts the readers on the scene.
And did the president really drop to the floor?
Officer on the scene said the bodyguards escorted him straight into the president plane.
I can't get away. Blame for getting carried away.
Well, it's better than any testimony she gives with a good-sized pinch of salt.
I misread that. Stop it, calling me a reporter and all. Kinda weird when everyone says it. Still, a tabby lawyer, reporter at large. Does have a ring to it, don't you think?
But you are a reporter, correct?
Sure am, reporter in training.
What?
Have you had any particles published? Fixing to look up my work. Well, that might be tricky.
And yet you call yourself a reporter nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, I soon will be, won't I? That right there's a big old scoop. No mistake about it. I got the whole dang thing on tape. Didn't miss a second. All thanks to my trusty mic and even my trustier tape machine. I'm just about to set the journalistic world on fire, just like my mentor before me.
Tabby, don't listen to your boss. You're way better than her.
My mentor? My inspiration?
No, but you have mentioned her repeatedly.
Did I? Can't rightly say I remember. What kind of reporter forgets a thing like that? Well, it's just like the chief always says. Gotta treat information as irresponsibly as you can.
What kind of mentor says that?
Oh, you should have heard her. She gave me this here tape machine. Be sure and bag yourself the juiciest, slaziest scoop you can find, you hear?
Wonderful. So you're the kind of reporter who sees fire under the faintest trace of smoke.
I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire until the smoke about chokes it.
How is that any better? Anything else we can do? Head up here. Nope. Yeah, I already talked to you. Can I have a thought? Maybe have a thought? Oh, wait. No. There we go. I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark.
Really? It wasn't a bug bite.
No, what we're doing here isn't something that will itch for a day and then disappear. It is, in fact, a beam of a laser sight.
And our killer was able to shoot the president there square in the forehead.
And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out.
That's gotta do more than itch.
Indeed, I fear the president may be in more danger than we thought. And that gun we found was the weapon used at the crime. Updated revolver report.
Why would the perp use a laser sight, though?
He's right. He's standing out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew! He can just go around shooting lasers all over the place.
No, and anyone who saw it could trace it back to the shooter.
Like, pretty bad idea all around.
Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Okay, let's see these other pictures. I spilt water on myself.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, the one I took before everything started going south.
It might be more useful if you had half the frame wasn't taken up with your face.
Hey, can you be like one who's selfie with the president?
Lucky for you, this is right before the gun went off. And this one I showed you before is just after the first shot was fired. Second shot came after this. And there's some guy's ass. What's this? I can hardly see anything.
I got knocked over when everyone started running after the last picture.
I must have pressed the shutter by accident.
Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid.
And that's all of them. Time to take a closer look. Let me look after the shooting. No. I want to see the first one. Oh, there it is. Damn, Payne was about to die.
Take that!
There it is. I see it.
What is it, sir?
Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Oh, there it is.
Indeed, that's our laser sight right there.
So that's her perp. The one in the red hood must be.
The shooter, yes.
We found him, all thanks to yours truly.
Indeed, you lead us right to the truth of the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief. The truth. About capture a would-be assassin with one of your pictures, too. Let's take another look. Go for after. Yeah, there he is. There they are.
Take that!
Right there.
A red jacket. That must be our suspect.
Looks like they took advantage of the confusion and made their getaway.
Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
Samurai dog stand.
Precisely, which means they escaped toward the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe.
On it, sir. Consider it clear.
Good. I'm counting on you. I just had a thought. And I think I know who the... Oh. Hello. We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. Tire Park is coordinating off, and we know which way you went. It's simply a matter of hunting you down. I have an idea of who the red jacket could be. Let us continue with our investigation. Because Tabby mentioned her jacket is reversible. And there's a bit of red there. I don't know if that's gonna be like a she did it or like a thing where it's like, no, I didn't do it, it's a coincidence thing.
Well, this is quite the situation. Winston Payne, we work together, prosecutor.
What brings you today, Miss Payne? Is this the same thing? Yeah. I already got it. As does the chief of detectives. Are you saying he's a suspect too?
He can't be. That's the thing I can't account for.
No easy way, no. Sorry.
How come? You can't even get a little of it back? Not even a few seconds?
I'm not there to leave, buddy.
Tape's completely busted, you know?
Completely busted? Right so. People trained to let it in the dirt.
Man, my director is gonna kill me.
Sucks for that guy. There's a hat here. The banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It's been knocked down in the crush.
Covered in footprints, too. Must be really panicked. Hey, where I can buy one of these?
Why would you want to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing Gumshoe and wearing it on your back.
What? How'd you guess? Are you a rhino, sir? Is that it?
It was a joke. That I should know nothing is impossible when it comes to the good detective. Scour the sea. Oh, there's a bit of red there. I want to see what this is. What's this?
Red button. Yeah, you don't think.
It seems likely.
Detective Gumshoe, can you see what's under that stand, please?
Yeah, there's something down here. Let's see.
Oh, maybe I was wrong about, what's her name?
Must have taken it off and hid it under there after they made their escape. Why would they remove the... It's inside out. The button is missing too. Yeah, shoe. It's a flimsy-looking food stand made out of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got 150 if, you know.
You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job.
I didn't mean to, maybe when we're done?
Fine. When you have finished investigating, you can have one. Only one, understood?
Sorry, sir, I never... Wait, see, I could have one?
Why, is something the matter?
No, it's just, I was expecting... Thank you, sir!
Edgeworth being nice to his employees, my beloved.
It says samurai dogs with sakura relish. Just in time for the spring.
Sakura, huh? What does that taste like?
Well, sakura is cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries?
Blossoms are blossoms, and cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. Yeah, but right, I suppose. What does sakura taste like? That's my kind of mystery.
Someone's been shot! What's over here?
It's the hand of the steel samurai balloon. Or rather, the fan in the hand holding it.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's no dying message, sir.
Why would there be? The president isn't dead.
I'm for the president and the steel samurai.
Let me break this to you gently. Detective, the steel samurai is just a balloon. Hey, Teresa. How's it going?
I'm playing, little Ace Attorney. Investigations.
Say it yourself 1,000 times. Every piece of evidence has its tale to tell. Which means the steel samurai must have done something to tell us too.
Dare I delve into what else you've misconstrued?
We're just starting out. You're not too far behind. What we got here?
Toy rifles lined up along the counter.
Oh, rifle range. I'm good at these, sir.
I thought you said you hated guns.
Oh, I don't hate them. I just don't really like them.
Isn't that basically the same thing?
Not necessarily. Hold on, I got a thought.
Okay. Yeah, but.
The button we seem to have found comes from the raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off.
Huh. That sleeve's inside out, too.
It seems it was removed in a hurry. Fast enough for a tear off a button, no less. I surmise our assassin must have disposed of that gun in the bag in trash immediately after shooting the president. Then they slipped in the panic crowd and moved to the left or the right of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to the shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the coat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. I'm hungry now. The killer would have been needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence the hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off.
I said this earlier, but Edgeworth's superpower, like everyone always has a superpower in these games. Like Phoenix has his Magatama, Apollo's bracelet, Athena her hearing. Edgeworth's superpower is the power of basic logic, and that's just kind of incredible to me.
The question is, of course, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve?
Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out.
Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is securely attached.
So, what does it mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
To answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
Yeah. A lot of mud.
It's a bright red raincoat, sir. Red as can be.
Detective is getting me
Kind of fired up, I gotta say.
quite the raging bull, aren't you, Detective?
That's me, sir. I'm always ready to charge into action.
Yes, we might have earned. And we got the inside of the pocket. Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
A bit of blood.
This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin.
So, we're looking for someone with an injury.
Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm.
Huh? How would we know that?
A trimple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting the suspect removed it from raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just what we expect to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understood that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there's a bloodstain on the left side of the raincoat because...
Suspect arm's too injured to fit through the sleeve.
Precisely. Or at least, you'd say there is a good probability that was the case. Updated raincoat. The pieces are all starting to fall into place. Yay! And I only had a brain for once. Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go ahead and search the crowd for likely suspects.
Yes, sir. There's just sus characters with injured arms coming right up.
Even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty-bitty pieces and putting them together like that. Like a man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
Mark his store coordinator off, so it would be our session should be some here. I had a fucking stroke reading that sentence. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly.
And not the assassin, Gummy.
Hold on, Kay. It's a little too soon to be jumping to conclusions. At the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more.
Okay, no jumping.
He's our shooter, sir. I'm certain of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president.
In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, Detective. Carefully.
Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth? Oh.
The killer. A badge on his left arm.
Well, pal, state your name already.
Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe? I don't know if you're in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course. I've been following the day's developments with some interest. Perhaps you'd like to explain why you've asked to speak with me? As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt aware of what we're looking for. Ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, I am not. I'm afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe our owner to be a would-be assassin we are seeking. My, isn't that just shocking? And the same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm, just like you. All I can tell you is I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
Two adversaries stare down at each other, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
A showdown, that's what. A battle of wits, a battle of words.
Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks about this upcoming battle will entail?
Yeah, sure.
Battle of wits. Never know whether the other guy might be lying or plain mistaken.
Oh, it's cross-examine. Yeah.
And what if there's Owen Tresisti?
Press. Yeah, you played Ace Attorney game before.
Yeah.
I can understand why whoever wrote the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you do not have proof this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, that I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required.
Yeah, sure. I know what you are.
So you're content with not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. Perfect when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I'm just this ice cream salesman. Oh my. Forgive me, my wounds seem to have begun bleeding in the hour of excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner has an injured left arm. Yes. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time.
I guess
Hold it! I already know what I need to do, I think.
So you admit whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest? I know what they are. I was able to follow most of your investigation from the spectator area. One never thinks one could get caught up in such an awful thing as an assassination.
Objection, stupid.
Objection!
I do have proof. Nuh-uh.
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe, but not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind, something of vital importance. I'm afraid you have to compete with someone else. The coat does not belong to me. You claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation. Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope? You seem to be bleeding again. I'll survive. I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could perhaps have made a clean getaway. Exactly how you insinuated. As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. Now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence. My ice cream is rather sweaty today. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin.
Oh, he's back. Attempted murder on a quarter near, causing diplomatic insolent. I'll throw the book at you.
You can give us a silent treatment all you like. We don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give you the answer we require. All it takes is word to compare the blood on your bed. That on the coat. That will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't we make things a bit easier and all of us become clean? Admit you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president. I am not your assassin. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. Yeah. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat.
Confess, say the word and I'll slap the cups on him right now.
But I did not shoot the president. At the president.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven now is wearing a particular raincoat. As far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Does it? I am no assassin. I'm just a simple ice cream seller. One who happens to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. Surprised by anyone when his bodyguards spring into action when the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panic and start running and screaming for their lives. Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if. Your story stinks.
Yeah.
You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. It's right there, plain as day. The assassin and the wearing a red raincoat.
Intriguing, but that is not me.
Oh, come on!
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, who do you think I was the one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat that today? I do, actually. But then why? Why is he so sure of himself? Who knows? I'm no assassin. I'm a simple ice cream seller. Would you like a scoop? Simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least. But of course, ask me anything you wish.
I don't know the first thing about ice cream.
You, know what the most important thing about making ice cream is, of course. Mr. Edgeworth? Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. And what does virtue have to do with anything? Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you have is sweet and crystal spice. There, I hope you now see. I'm nothing more than an ice cream seller. I want ice cream now. One who happens to be wearing a red raincoat. Hold it! Why a raincoat? Were you not using an umbrella? Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind. Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice considering you couldn't get one into your arms into it. Better than I having one of my arms occupied by a umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all. Then why go such lengths to avoid testifying the effect of that in the first place? Forgive me. I simply haven't remembered it until now. Yeah, sure. He forgot. So such an eventful day after all. Eventful? Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Zangpa was shot at. I was surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprayed a dash and the shots rang out. Wait. Hold it! You saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the ones who left did. Rather observant, Mr. Doe. I'm blessed with keen eyes. Names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security flag. On the left was Rook. That is correct. Bastian Rook, I believe. I expect you did not notice the large religious side. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. My friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said in your testimony. As you wish. Bastian Rook, was it? Was especially correct for Ravon. Yeah. So how'd you know if it's plastic? Stupid. As I suspected, you are more than what you claim you are, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh? Then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows of one of the presidential bodyguard's names. I got you now, you stupid idiot. What? Surely you jest. Sure. You were the one who spoke their names out loud. Rook and Knight, was it? Objection! Yeah, but you didn't hear the first name, idiot. We only know those names thanks to the security flag. But look closely. Only their surnames. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastian Rook. How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have. I forgot.
Seems pretty dang sus to me.
Well, how did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely the slip of the tongue.
Another lie. He is the assassin, just like we said.
Come now, missus. Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping into such the fucking ice cream. Oh, wait, damn it. He's pissed. Ooh. Bless me. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for it, well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. What? We have something of a connection, and his name I could never forget.
Hey, we're that stupid pal. Stop lying.
I am not lying. I am and always been being a simple ice cream seller, an acquaintance of Bastian Rook. Yes.
Objection!
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that? Should be easy enough to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you're more than welcome to ask him. I think that might be difficult right now. He's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. As you ever speak with him, and he does deny he and I are acquainted. How will that help prove you I was the shooter?
Objection!
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining, and in fact it grew quite well. I better was my room breathe, man. Or was rather I let it fester. It's actually going to worm his way out of this.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already.
You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking scenes here. As the culprit seems odds certain to escape justice.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. I will clearly be viewed with suspicion, no matter what I say. I might share with what I know. What you know? What's his angle here? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood.
What? Are you kidding?
Person you captured in your photograph. First noticed them just before the president's speech began. It's still waiting. Their outfit was the same color as my own. Which is what drew my attention. As did the laser which was aimed at the president's head. And there's another red-hooded person. Preposterous! I knew if anyone saw me dressed similarly to the individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my name.
Objection!
So not only did you see the assassin, they were wearing the exact same thing as you. How very convenient. I have thought you might find it a bit far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it till now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical at times. You never believe me. Especially if I not said the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. I know you don't. Me, I was never summoned till after the shooting. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
Wait, Payne actually has... Payne has... presence in this game? He's not just a cameo?
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure.
Yeah, there he is.
That's me, yes, but what are you saying?
What's his endgame here? As I mentioned, I've been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange.
Strange? What exactly?
Come now, a man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here.
Is it the floor plan? I guess it'd be the floor plan. I'm gonna try the floor plan.
Take that!
Nope. Nope. Ow. Let's see Kay's pictures again. Maybe the position?
Take
Try
that!
the position. Nope! Not... I don't think it's the gun. I'm gonna try the gun, even though I'm not sure if that's right. I'm also gonna make a safe to save. I can't make a safe to save. Damn it.
Take that!
The gun? It's not the gun. The recording?
Take that!
Of course! The tape! It contradicts to the photograph. You have noticed it at last. What's he going on about? Someone's missing. Someone who should be here. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, okay, it's...
Take that!
Cabin's not there.
Huh? Miss Lloyd?
Oh, I think she was the killer.
How do you figure that?
Miss Payne's voice can be clearly cleared on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor. I might have been right earlier.
Oh, those are the two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole damn time.
Must have been very close indeed to have captured it on tape.
You're right. She's not in the picture.
Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe what you have been hounding the right person? Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions?
Whoa, y'all are fixing to point me into the massacre again? Alright, knock yourself out. I got nothing to hide.
That's exactly what I think someone would be hiding.
Not like I was standing over there in time. I was running all over, running on border south. That was a big crowd. This picture must have been taken while I was on the spot. The tapes for when I was in another. Quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
There's no doubt of voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm certain of it.
I mean,
She's our perp.
you quit messing with me, little old man.
I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does? I thought it was pretty good.
Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Let's press some things, because I don't really know what I'm
Hold it!
here. Why would you be moving around if your main aim is to record the president's speech?
What now? What do you mean?
Surely the speech would have been best recorded from a single consistent position.
Oh yeah, ambience. That's the word I was looking for. Gotta capture the ambience. Electric atmosphere and print if it can't have a bunch of tapes on for inspiration.
Surely all YouTube is able to take unwanted background noise?
Y'all are questioning my methods now? I don't do standing still, alright?
She has ADHD, it's fine.
Hold it!
Sorry about that. You're running around. Where exactly?
Here, there, everywhere, I guess. Wait, you don't know what everywhere means? Ah! Water. I think I remember exactly where I was in a crowd like that. What do you want from me?
Oh, I spilled some water. I gotta clean up. Oh, here. Only getting the professional here. Professional, high-quality streamer. Here we go. I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were onto the left or the right.
Left? Left, I think.
I was suspecting the picture was on the left-hand side, too. Coincidence?
Probably not. Guess the picture must have taken a while I was on the spot. The tapes went from when I was on another. So quit giving me an evil eye.
Hold it!
I don't think I believe that. The
fact that you are not only in the picture, but as to be expected. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Surely is. Caught your eye with the prosecutors on a wild part of the crowd. And that picture was snapped while I was off event someplace else. Well, that way it'll make sense.
Your citation, then, the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech. So we know what to present, or which one to point on. Maybe the tape again?
Objection!
It was the tape. Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say?
Dang right it is, and I don't lie.
And yet, the photograph and recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely when you were making your recording.
Be them talking to each other.
Take that!
Or not. I don't... Look. Ah. Oh, I gotta... Can I make a save, please? I'd like to make a save. Oh, oh, because he raised his fist. That's what it is.
Take that!
The president has his fist raised.
And what about it?
Would you be so kind as place the tape again?
Nah, it ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist.
There's the moment right there, sir.
Correct. We now confirm when it occurred in the recording.
Which means Tabby should be in the picture too.
And she is, right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood.
Yeah.
So you're our shooter, huh?
No, I don't own a jacket like that.
That's right. Whenever we know, the owner of the red coat reigns.
I say... wait. There we go. I'm gonna make a save. Let's see where I was playing the last game. Who's texting me on Discord? No, friends. I'm gonna say neither of them. Never mind, I was wrong. Ow, my explosion. No, that's not what that's not. No one saw that. I was right with the video game. Don't look at me, chat. Don't look at me. Ah! As John Doe.
We have already proven the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that happened to have a red hood.
Oh, I'm just stupid. I had this thought earlier. Why was I hesitating?
Where's the other one?
Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. Tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
Huh? This whole thing? Well, the best thing about it is you get mud set on it. Reversible. You just turn it inside out and ah!
This is as I thought.
The inside of her hood, it's red!
That's right, and when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible. What
What's going on here? What are you up to, pal?
Wait, I never wore it on the Perhaps if you allow us to examine it, we can confirm that for ourselves. To confirm how, exactly? It's raining right up to the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And you yourself said... Yep. If you haven't reversed your pocket since the rain, inside should be dry. Wait a sec, I got this big old backpack. I can't take off my jacket, yeah. Maybe I can show y'all everything.
Think your excuse is gonna wash away with this? You're gonna work. You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh,
Well, what are you waiting for? You're innocent. Take it off and show us.
it wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never.
If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me here.
So she didn't do it. Anyone who attempts to, like, hold your horses, a little soon for the end game. Look at this fucking guy with a stick up his ass. That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this moment the moment you made your opening move. That's from a mental case photograph. Guess I'd be introduced myself. Revolver Ocelot. It's still going. Oh god! Name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. And the second in command of the security detail.
Point that thing somewhere else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you?
Sorry, can't help myself. Just a little too much fun being this good. I'm not a member of the law enforcement, so how did you get a gun? This all goes on long for Zane 5 to relate you to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad? The choice is yours. I'm indifferent, whatever you prefer. Really? You're giving the first move advantage, just like that? Whatever. You lost. Guess I'll push the ball with the first pawn then. So you play a little chess, I take it. Ah, fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit? The name's Edgeworth, and you could say it down below. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Not so much as such a scratch.
Didn't? That's a relief.
Particularly for the lady here. That means there is no longer a murder charge on the table.
That is good news, huh, Tabby? Yeah, because I never...
Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. None of us did anyhow. Our boss put himself in the line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Look? Yeah, it's game over for him.
No worry.
Rook is dead. A genuine loss.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms.
Oh, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I never!
I'd shut my mouth if you were you, murderer. Sure, we did what we had to. Sacrificed one of our pieces to protect the king. But lost like someone during a castle. It's a real shame.
Castle? What does that even mean?
It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where the rook switches places with the king.
Why didn't you just say so?
Mr. Knight, was it?
Yeah, what?
We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Sorry, no can do. And why not? That's the third piece of news. That piece you're gonna like the least. I thought you said there were only 2. The National Police Force of Zengfa will be handling things from here.
What? Are you kidding, pal?
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case? The president mentioned you. I'm honored to have warranted his attention. Makes sense the chief prosecutor was assigned this one to you. Wait, the chief prosecutor assigned me to appease the president? But that was a mistake, a big one. He should have given the case to someone with a spy. Feel free to take it up with President Wong, if you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is. Ah. You're coming with me.
No, no! I never did nothing, I swear!
Hide away if you like, but in Zangfar, justice is served one way or the other.
Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please!
Miss Lloyd, she was the one in red. There's no denying that now. But I can't help but feeling you still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent, you gotta believe me!
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? Look in her eyes. The crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. And if I let her take him, we'll never know what really happened. Come on, Edgeworth. What? Huh? What the? I thought I was gonna hear it. Get your filthy hands off of... Oh. Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
What? It's you!
Ah, so you do remember.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. Got some nerve pulling a stunt like this from a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy.
Who are you really, Mr. Doe?
Let's just say, I'm no simple ice cream seller.
Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name?
Shelly the Killer!
Yeah, there he is. There's our boy. There it comes out.
To kill her.
There's no legal profession in the country who does not know that name. Assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. It's in the first arm that has it crossed. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face.
You're the assassin we're looking for?
In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did specify that I was to assassinate President Wall.
I swear I've seen this picture in one of my old files before, but...
How could I have been so careless?
My bandage provided useful to bring a knife into the park undetected. But I miscalculated in certain other regards.
Do you bring a gun?
Now shall we play a little games tonight? I know how fond of you are, Sergeant. The stakes must be high for really fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me?
I'd like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case.
What? What are you up to, Dick Killer?
I've simply like our mutual plan to see through their conclusion.
Huh? Why?
Bastion Rock is a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. You're gay, Your Honor. It was only right the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate it. Is it not, Mr. Nye? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. Not something like losing your wife over, surely.
You're just using the investigation as you to get close to the president.
Am I really? I suppose it's true before the investigation proceeds. No need to enter the presidential plan.
Think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard.
Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command.
Brooks not around. That means I'm number one.
I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes.
Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me!
If that is indeed the case, I would ask you make a choice worthy of that leader. Do you needlessly throw away your life, or you allow the investigation to continue?
Is he really doing this act to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting?
God, hiccups. You have no objections, I can't, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let's continue this investigation.
What do we do, sir?
See, we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make sure absolutely certain there's no way he can escape.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Yeah, come on, Gumshoe. To be continued, oh boy. Let's go to the end of the case. That'll be a good sounding play.
Death of Bastion Rook and the revelation that Shelley the Killer was in our midst. The case had taken a turn we could never have predicted. Mr. Iton ordered the door to the President plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. The scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard.
Oh, that guy's dead. Why is Kay here? Oh, so sorry about that. In fact, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta fill my water bottle. Should have a BRB thing. Not water, but I do have some juice. Should be drinking water though. Always be drinking water.
No president in sight. Now, where could he be? Who knows? Ah, so he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there. As courageous in the face of death of danger as ever.
Ha! Sorry to disappoint, but you seriously expecting me to stand here when you meet his assassin?
As we have already established, my interest lies in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, you need to examine the body. Alright. The only option is now to play along. This is up to you, Detective.
Yeah, Gumshoe's got it.
So the assassination attempt of the President has become the murder of the bodyguard.
You look like you used a little help there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Not that I need it, but yes.
That's what I thought. There's nothing else for it. Kay Faraday, great thief extraordinaire, will have to take it from here.
Oh, really? You mean you're going to solve the case for me?
Nope.
Have fun.
But I will provide vital assistance. Let's get scouring the crime scene from top to bottom.
I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible.
Boy, oh boy. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am. I'm a prosecutor.
Flashes a steely pony badge and growls.
I didn't get to hear it.
Fess up or you'll come stewing under these lights until the cows come home.
I've literally never said that.
And the mean old detective chimes in with,
Yeah, you won't get any beef stew either, pal.
What exactly are you doing, Miss Lloyd?
ah, just a little practice. Pregnant for the interrogation, y'all, no doubt fix and put me through. I didn't do it. I'm a reporter. I bag scoops, not souls.
Why lie about your jacket and the laser sight? That was... I
Knew you would think it was fishy.
Is that really all it was?
You gotta believe me. I could never do something like this.
I'd like to tell you that everything will be alright, but just try not to worry too much. If you really are innocent, I will prove it, one way or the other.
Thanks, Chief. I believe in you.
How many times I must tell you, I am not your chief.
Oh, sorry, Ruffles. I forgot you were not Chief number 2.
That's not what I meant. Ugh.
She's so sad. Oh.
She's so much better than Lotta, it's not even funny.
It's a bank of monitors displaying the camera feeds from in and around the place.
This one's busted.
What on earth is this?
Oh, that's the president's favorite plushie. It's a memento of something. Anyway, don't touch.
That's the case. Why has it been left up like that and no one cares about it?
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
Shards of glass.
The hell are gas masks doing here?
2 gas masks, in case of poison gas, I suppose. The president certainly seemed to think he's at risk of assassination at all times.
Whoa, gas masks. I've never seen one before. There's plenty about it, of course.
Oh, from a fellow thief, I assume.
I'm from the Jim and Ninja, you know, my favorite kids' TV show. Princess Murasaki was getting married. Toxic Ninja Wolfblade showed up, laid out some sick burns.
And time to tune out. Might as well save myself a brain cell or two.
Edgeworth, come on. You know, you hyperfixate on this steel samurai. You got no room to judge.
Riot shield. Next to it, a canary in a cage.
Aw, she's so sweet. I want one. See you ever see a cuter partner in crime?
Partner in crime.
Well, yeah, she could help me out with lockpicking, stuff like that. Frankly, there's no greater ally than nature, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sadly, such an Sadly, such birds are most commonly used for detecting poisonous gases. I don't know if I believe that. Wait, this one isn't actually for that, is it? No, there's a sea more to the side.
Ooh, the sea! I love the sea! We should go sometime.
Sorry, but you'll have to make that particular trip without me.
Aw, don't be like that. Come on, it'll be fun. We have lobster rolls, ice cream, all that good stuff.
Something tells me the sea isn't the main attraction for you, is it?
Inflatable lifeboat and oar. Hopefully it's ready to go anytime. Hey, there's only one oar. Still row with one oar, you know.
It's true. Resident is on the other side of this door.
What a door it is. I can get the better of it, though.
Get the better of it. Doors aren't meant to be there to be broken.
Look how heavy it is. Look at that lock. Just sitting there begging me to try it.
Calm down, Kay. Think. Why might this door be locked?
For me to open it, of course.
It's very stupid, and she's amazing for it.
Wait, what is the right answer anyway?
Someone got shot.
Yes, to protect him from bullets.
What? Not just for show.
Of course not. This is a bulletproof vest.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
I feel silly.
Got a bunch of vibrators over here.
I like the president. These for kids, maybe. His wife, too.
Why would anybody here if that was the case? No, these are for his own personal use.
I'm gonna tone down the voices because my throat's getting kind of shot. Objection, Your Honor. It's not simply possible for one person to use this many personal alarms.
Why, you ask? Because he's human and therefore possesses only 2 hands.
20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection. Documents of some kind.
I could always steal a glance.
Another security plan.
Oh yeah, like the one from the trash can.
Precisely. Wait, something feels off.
Yeah, why?
Eureka!
Never mind. Oh, I was just presenting the wrong thing.
Eureka!
The 2 planes are different. Is the security detail reorganized at some point?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders.
Why the urgency?
Because of what happened the day before. The killer tried to take him down. We've chosen the security detail, posed as one of us. We're figured it out first, but not before the guy got within striking distance of the president.
Oh shit.
He's getting a little too into that. I don't know if I like that.
It's our leader hadn't been stepped in, we'd all been out of a job. He made it, and our family friend went with the seriously twisted arm.
And where were you while this was happening?
You were the first one I overpowered, were you not?
Oh, that's embarrassing. Shut up, kid.
Ah, now I get it. Your neck has barely begun to heal, you've already forgotten who I am. Quite disappointed.
It's you.
Busted up my neck so bad I can't look to my right. I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament to Mr. Rook's skill. Truly was a master of his craft. Unlike a certain other someone I could mention.
I'm just as good as he ever was.
You were a pawn to his queen, my young friend.
The heck do you know?
So that's why you remember Mr. Rook's name. You admire his skills as a bodyguard?
Indeed.
While I was serving on the team, I learned the names of all the operators. But his particular swayed me. I joined the very short list of those who had ever successfully wounded me. So that's the connection he was talking about.
And that's why we changed the security plan. Had to be sure there wasn't any more assassins in the ranks. The president didn't want anyone to stage he didn't trust, and he only trusts two people. Me and Rook. Updated Rook report. How does that explain your change of position?
I told you, I can't turn my wreck to the right. I can only cover the president's left. I wound up moving to the right side of the stage.
Well, that makes sense. What's this little guy over here? Curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression is staring straight at me.
Look, there's a big old leper by its butt.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking anything, I swear.
Imagine that lever opens the panels beneath my feet. Ah, I see. He's standing on a trapdoor. I strongly advise you not to do so, and you will regret it. You know, I'm okay with taking some advice, especially for instance from a professional killer. Anything else? Anything else? What's this? Nothing. I think it might be time.
Oh wait, hold on. Gotta investigate the body.
Looks like he was shot in the shoulder.
The armpit.
Cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts were made to staunch it, but to no avail. I like his mustache.
Max must have been brought in to try and save him.
It was a little too late. Check the gun. Victim was also carrying a rifle.
He's trying to use it.
He drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. We should check to see if he managed to fire any rounds off. All there, no other signs of the weapon being used. Was this low and loading for Zangfar too?
Yep, sure was. We're always issued with the same metal gun.
It's the victim, Bastion Rook, bodyguard to the president of Zangfar.
One of the guys brought in the president inside as soon as the shooting started.
It means he continued to do his duty right to his dying breath. Still get posthumously promoted.
Okay.
It's better to know when to say nothing at all than end up with a foot in your mouth.
What do you mean?
I mean, bodyguards don't operate in the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. The trapdoor connected to the lever on that curious figure. If someone opened it, everyone would fall through. Miss Rook, Mr. Dick Killer. Don't even think about it.
I wasn't. I wouldn't dream of thinking of someone to take you down.
Might I suggest you keep your monologues internally? What we got here? Bulletproof attach case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire.
Oh, jeez. Looks like Rook and Knight held one. I'm snatching up a moment in time with every picture I take, you know? I think it's snatch is your new favorite word. Maybe. Look at some evidence. I guess I could try having a dog. No, hold on. I'm gonna try this. Same type of gun. The two guns are exactly the same, meaning it's likely the one we found is also from Zhang Fa. Bodyguards all got their guns from Zhang Fa, right? Yes. Are they, like, super rare or anything? No, I don't believe so. Model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country. It's certainly not impossible either. Boo! I think they might be valuable treasures. Yes, it's something of a shame. Oh, I mentioned treasure, you actually responded for once. I only mean to point out the guns were rarer, it'd be much easier to trace them. Which would make them treasures of the evidence reviry, I suppose. Heh, see? Everything is a treasure hunt, one way or another, including this investigation. You could say that. Alright then, it's treasure hunting time. On with the investigation. Seems a lot more enthusiastic all of a sudden. Is that it? 2 bullets were fired in total. We know this because 2 shots were heard. One's traveled through the flag into the room. The other took Mr. Rook's life. There's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How is that possible? How indeed. The numbers don't add up. However, there is one possible explanation. There is? After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged in the vest. In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1. No way! He's right. If the president had been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. Wasn't injured by the impact? Even when obstructed by a vest, a bullet can inflict serious damage. Yeah, I've known guys who've broken bones that way. The president's okay. He's made of strong stuff. Let's not forget carried away here. I want that bullet's ballistic markings analyzed. Remind me what those are again? Guns leave a unique pattern of grooves on every bullet they fire. By examining these grooves, you can use them to identify which gun it came from. Think of them as fingerprints of sort.
You can tell that from a bullet? What are we waiting for? Analyze away!
Might be easier said than done. Bullet's hit, solid armor. Impact will have completely flattened it. Be lucky if there's anything left for forensics to find.
What? Oh, does it make it so analyzing?
Well, that sucks. That's quite enough investigating for now. What's taking so long, Detective? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? No, not yet. Is that so? Then perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you prove so. Another witness? Who?
You don't mean...
The most important witness of all, the man on the other side of that door. Really intends to have me question the president. Now, if you would be so kind as to sign on, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop right there, Dick Killer. You're nuts if you think I'd let him anywhere near you. Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching us through your security feed, aren't you? In which case, I politely request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Yeah.
Fuck him. I don't care.
Well then, if nothing else, we now know what kind of man you really are.
Mr. President! Stop! You can't do this! Let's all just come down, alright?
Come on, Detective. When the blazes are you?
Eek! The lights! What's happening?
Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. I would advise you to stay very still. It seems I would not be granted audience with the president after all. Even Mr. Nice Life has no body in check.
No, stop! Ah! Eek!
okay? You won't get away with this, stick killer. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. Where are you? Where did you go? Ah. Bros aura for me. I leave the rest to your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? Sir! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! He fell down. Must have been knocked unconscious. Sir, are you okay?
Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Never mind me. He didn't hurt you, did he, Kay?
I'm fine. Just woke up myself. My head's gonna be sore for a while, but that's about it. You can stop working.
Detective, did you manage to stop the killer?
Well, see, Miss Lloyd came running out of the place and, he told us I'd phone the coop. Blame the coop. Too late. I'm sorry, sir. Bodyguard over there told us something too. There's an inflatable balloon missing by the window. Killer must have stolen it and rode himself across the lake.
What about the cordon around the park?
I'd call everyone back to stake out the plane. And the guy stationed across the water.
No! It's completely slipped through our fingers.
Not the best look for the department, but yeah.
Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Knight, you're alive.
Yeah, and thanks to that letter, Oh, that reminds me. There's lying on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Calling card marked the seashell.
Guess he wanted to leave a message.
The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims.
But you're not dead, sir.
That could have been. Maybe that's the message. I can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. And now I know the truth. Truth about what? Roger that. I'll clear out here, sir. Over. What's going on? That was the president. He's coming out. Now? So he's this President Zhengfa, Mr. D. Jun Wang. And you are? It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
Please. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am D. Jun Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhengfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis.
Speak for the Yadagrasu case. Thank you, sir, but all I did was solve a few local cases of murder.
You are too humble. I've been observing your investigation. You're an impressive operator, Mr. Edgeworth, even if the killer did get away.
It's very kind of you to say. He was watching this in his security feed.
Sadly, I must inform you, this is as far as your investigation goes.
What do you mean?
Hear me, foolish prosecutor, for I say this only once.
I thought he flipped me off for a second.
Miss Knight has apprised me of the state of affairs, and from this point forward, the case will fall to the Zhengfa police force, the finest in the world.
Even with the killer, I'm sure they're still looking to get me thrown off the case.
What do you think you're doing, pal? No one talks to Mr. Edgeworth like that. And for him to kill one of...
Detective, forgive him, Mr. President, but I must confess to being somewhat confused. I fail to see how any of this case falls within Zhengfa's jurisdiction.
You fail to see? Enough, puny prosecutor. You want to seek explanation of the head of state? I say no 1,000 times no. I will not explain myself to you. Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourself from this plane.
I'd do if he says if I were you, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
This is a long first case. Oh, that sucks. Why? Why let us come so far, only to pull the case right on for us? I still have my badge, though.
Now, you may leave. Knight, detain the suspect.
Yes, sir, right away, sir.
To make an attempt on my life, the murder of my faithful servants, the adultery, the villainy.
I didn't murder nobody. Cause
Shut your mouth, Miss Journalist.
Answer me this, in a word of already lousy with lies, the deception with sin and inequality. Can we stand by and suffer yet another crime to go unpunished? I say no, 1,000 times no. There can be no forgiveness. There's no surrender. Why, you ask me? I'll tell you.
He's hiding something, I'm certain of it. If I leave now, we'll never know the truth.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's gotta be something we can do.
must remember how many times you have faced situations like this in the courtroom. The lies of the witness and countered the arguments of us lawyers. Has the critical evidence always been laid at your feet? No. You always get to the truth of the situation at the end. Your greatest Western law, your words. My.
Oh,
Brain blast. Let's analyze the state of play.
a computer killer, sir. What do you dare defy the direct orders of a president?
I hate this guy. He sucks. When an opponent is on the offensive, the best thing to do is bide my time and wait for an opening. As he said himself, as the head of state, a seasoned politician, he won't be open to up to attack easily. Don't let him bully me into submission. I'll just stay calm and alert. Why is he insisting on Zenfar taking over the case? Time to make my opening gambit. My chess. Could you at least explain to me why I'm off the case?
Imbecile! Cease your ways, I'm never serious. I'm reason of my own, and they are none of your concern.
If I want to take off this any further, it won't include so kind. I'll try another try for now. Who's gonna take over? So wait. I'm simply hoping to confirm one basic fact. Say the investigation will now be assigned to your national police force?
I do. Don't answer your budget questions.
Is that so? Maybe our current location itself is significant. Keep that in mind. Could be useful. In the case of our conversation, I've deduced certain facts from your behavior, Mr. President. For example, you seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location.
Smart aleck.
As you said yourself, the presidential plane is the sovereignty territory of Zengfa. That we can infer. You believe the rules of extraterritorial apply inside here, is that not?
Enough of your objectionable whining. Ah, damn it.
It is a little annoying.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna make a save. It is kind of annoying having to go through all this again. You can rant and roar all you like, but you won't escape my scrutiny. I was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritoriality, you became visibly agitated. You mad, bro? Angry?
Ah. You think you're clever, don't you? It's true, extraterritorial applies. Your laws mean nothing here. And what does that matter, you ask? That is because it means you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here.
Interesting. So the extraterritoriality does have something to do with all of this. Let's take a little deeper to claim the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? Oh, thank God it heals you. Does that rule apply here? Of course. If I didn't, I wouldn't ask it.
Have you no shame? Calling into question the good word of someone such as myself.
You must have realized by now what a massive corner you talked yourself into. Ah, damn it. needn't worry about me. I'm not the one who needs saving. That would be Miss Lloyd, the woman who's being wrongfully accused of this crime.
Your chivalry is mine, but it changes nothing. The right to exert her authority cannot be denied. This is Sangfa.
If I want to take this photo, I need a clue of some kind. Surely you've seen the reply to your hat.
Nobody asked for your opinion. You only need to obey me, nothing else.
God, this guy pisses me off.
I must have realized by now what a massive coin.
God. No, wait.
You dare tell me how to govern? How to lead? You dare contradict me?
On the matter of Miss Lloyd's guilt? Yes, I do.
No, she is guilty. She is the culprit. There is nothing left to debate.
Okay, good. Yeah, alright. Yep. Yeah, that wrong.
Who else could have fired from the outside plane? There's no other variable sector.
Fascinating. Claiming Miss Lloyd fired anything else at the plane. This could be a vital clue.
Okay, I messed up. Yep. Let's go back.
That's embarrassing.
Damn it. I think it was... God. Ace Attorney turns my brain to mush sometimes. Alright, yeah. Does that really apply here? Simple pawn. There we go. I may not be able to call the extraterritorial president plane into doubt. However, according to you, she shot at you from outside the aircraft, correct? Extraterritoriality could not possibly apply in this case. Your assertion is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified.
Ah! How could I have busted by a mere prosecutor? I'm the president! The president!
Checkmate. We love aura farming, Edgeworth. I trust you won't mind if we continue our investigation now, Mr. President?
Yeah. I hereby officially and unreservedly confess my pride. Consider a gesture of the magnanimity and generosity of which my good office is known. Yes, yada yada.
Yap.
And when he could have just said, okay, you got me. All that when he could have just said, okay, you got me. Mr. Knight, if you would return the evidence.
There, take it.
Yay.
Sure did. Now the investigation can continue.
Whatever. Enjoy your bucket full of bombs.
I'll be over here enjoying how you put them into play. And definitely enjoy my next one.
What is it?
Please please give us your testimony concerning the incident itself?
Now you want me to testify? Whoa, whoa, that's your next move? When the president to testify, you have to take him to court.
All in good time, my knight. You will get his gain court soon enough. Is of interest, refuse to cooperate in the investigation of the stage process, obligated to provide detailed justification as to their reasoning for doing so. What's the matter? Is something you'd rather we didn't know?
Stand down, knight. I will do as the prosecutor asks.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Now listen, and listen well. The stage. Suddenly Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then bang, a shot rang out and plain a embellished balloon of red exploded right now. Then the second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself in the bulletproof vest I was wearing.
Man, the victim of assassination. Simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Makes it even weirder. Why would the target of crime be trying to obstruct the investigation? There's something behind all this that he doesn't want made public.
Cover up, huh? I knew there was more to this case than meets the eye.
The president is the only one who knows the truth. Isn't that right, Mr. Knight? Time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. I think I already know.
Hold it!
But I'm gonna press a couple of things. About that red balloon.
Are you trying to testify to your speed, Mr. Prosecutor?
No, Mr. President, I simply wish to confirm what you remember.
Very well. There are two very large balloons, one over the other side of the stage. Their deep crimson hue stood against the sky, just as the security plane said they would.
The same security plane was found at the trash can, I assume.
Rook and Knight leapt to my head just before the balloon exploded.
Hold it!
It is true, they did do that. They tried to escort you back to the plane?
Yes, that is exactly what I said. They threw open their attached case,
And the cake after the cat.
and immediately moved to help me back into the aircraft. And then, the second shot.
Hold it!
Do you know where that second bullet went?
Is how you try to hit a foreign dignitary? Or do you really think such needing questions are necessary?
Oh, what's he so upset about?
Must you insist on going the same details over and over again? Even my patience has outer limits. You know full well where it went. The bullet went right through Rook.
Hold it!
I don't believe that.
He had the strength to grab me and rush me back to the presidential plane. Yes, he offered the noble protection, and I gladly accepted. All was as it should be. That was nice and all, but doesn't that mean he always first to make his escape?
He's the president, detective. It's basically in his job description to do so. No, one of the things he said is clearly wrong. Yeah, I think I already know. I'm pretty sure. Where is it?
Objection!
Or maybe not. Yeah.
Objection!
Really? That's not it? Huh. What could it be? Nothing there. I have to immediately just... Yeah, it's Rook who should have done it.
save. Should be rook. Paramount's assault.
Objection!
Not that either. Huh. Try to-
Objection!
Damn it! What is it? Let me press again.
Hold it! Hold it!
Oh, wait, I'm stupid.
Hold it!
About the red balloon. Are you trying to test me? Maybe the steel.
Hold it!
Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. The steel samurai, maybe? I'm trying to think. Nothing's really jumping out at me.
Objection!
It was the steel samurai. You say it was a plain red balloon that burst, but I strongly beg to differ.
What?
Take a look at this. I would think you'd agree it's hardly plain, wouldn't you?
No! What? Who is that?
Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize him. Especially if you were to hoping to integrate yourself with the people of this country.
Yeah, you need to watch the Jammin' Ninja too. He's amazing.
So you see, the balloon was struck by the bullet. It was anything but plain. It was in fact of the Steel Samurai. But the briefing mentioned 2 plain red balloons. And there they are, right for the security plan.
They do look pretty plain, don't they? Simple round balloons.
Knight, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. President. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed the last minute, sir. Oh, well, that's what we were told. Guess they only reported the incident as bodyguards, though. Seems there were a little trouble on the site last night. And the original balloons burst somehow.
So they swapped it with their emergency replacement?
Yeah, one of the stall holders happened to have it. From what I hear, was more than willing to lend it out. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said. A happy-go-lucky stall holder with a Steel Samurai balloon to spare. Don't tell me it's Larry. Don't tell me it's Larry. Fill the bottom part with up to make it look like an other ornamental balloon. Ah. So while it was the Steel Samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above the water. Is that the long and short?
Knight, how was I not informed of this?
Sorry, sir, we didn't think it was a pressing issue. And indeed, you saw it and knew no different, correct?
Yes, I suppose so.
Maybe mistaken Steel Samurai's pants for a balloon. Plain red balloon. Mr. President, I struggle to see how you wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon.
Of course! Now I remember. I could barely see the balloon.
You couldn't see it.
That's right. The wind was blowing too hard. The red flags on the side were flapping incessantly and blocking our view.
Is that so?
Yes, those two flags have been blown back towards me.
A strong wind blowing right around the time of the incident. The wind's flags in such a direction. But does that conflict with any of our understanding? Yes, it does. Thank you, Mr. President. Testimony has revealed yet another contradiction.
It has.
Yes, a contradiction that could turn this entire case on its head. If the wind had previously been blowing the flags as President describes, this evidence suddenly takes a very different meaning. It'd be the flags. That one.
Take that!
Earlier we deduced the bullets that struck the steel samurai balloon and its bullets were passed through the flag were one and the same. For these two things, we further deduced the trajectory the bullet must have taken. And we concluded that our shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. But if the flags were blowing at the presidential describes, our conclusion becomes quite different. Wait, flags were pointing in the other direction. Exactly. The trajectory completely changes. And if we trace that trajectory back to its source, we can ascertain who really fired the shot. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, that would mean... I know, you may not understand the reason why, but only been one person. Be the knight, wouldn't it?
Take that!
The person who fired that shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight.
What?
The path from the bullet back leads directly to the spot where you were standing.
The guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why the heck would he go shoot balloons? This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? That night, the man who saved my life countless times, my would-be assassin? Seriously, we put up with a lot from you, but this, we're President Wing's bodyguards. We have the pieces to put the board to protect the king. I'll handle this night. Sorry, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech. The wind pickup would die an instant, can it not? Therefore, I need proof. Proof it was blowing hard enough to lift the flags on the crucial moment.
The first shot was fired right around the time the president raised his fist. Yeah. You can't see it. Damn. Nope, not that. Yeah, the
Take
bombers,
that!
I guess. Or not. I was assuming that you could. Let me hear. Nothing there. Is it really just Kay's picture?
Take that!
Seems too obvious. Or I guess not.
What picture? Where? Oh.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
Take that!
Well, do you see how deny clearly shows the flag?
I...
There we have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting.
Means our pal there did shoot the balloon.
Making him the assassin? Mr. Knight? I don't think he is. This seems too obvious. And then again, this is Ace Attorney, so think stupid. I'm gonna make a save. He's not the assassin. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely. Therefore, he can't be a being in his box.
Yeah, besides, why would I even shoot the balloon? What would be the point? Watch how you answer. I might pay for something else next.
There was a point, I'm sure of it. Yeah, because you can see him, like, aiming right there.
Is he faking it? He might be faking it. 'Cause he can't see to the right.
I told you, I can't turn my neck to the right. I can only cover the president's left side. I wound up moving to the right. But is that the only reason? Let's suppose the plan hadn't changed. The knight had remained positioned on the left. If the man was unable to turn his head right, never made the shooting closer to him? Could it be? The security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of the balloons. If that to be the case, two plans are completely different. Was the security detail organized at some point? Yeah, we made some last changes yesterday. President's orders. That's right. The president was the one who ordered the change.
So, the president tried to do it?
If I were thinking right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting. He must have foretold he would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. Ooh. Music's going good. Why would they carry out the shooting wearing such a conspicuous item of clothing? Why use a latest site that would give away their location in an instant? Why did the president suffer no injuries at all despite a direct hit to his wrist? These are the questions that Knight and the president don't want us to consider. There's only one possibility for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun. To create the illusion of an assassination attempt.
What?
Idiot. You do understand what you're saying? Oh, I understand all too well. I understand everything now. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take this investigation off my hands, Mr. President. You wanted your real plan to remain hidden. You dare speak to me in such a way? Is this some kind of sick joke? Oh, it's no joke, I assure you. Simply the truth, as revealed by the careful application of logic and reason. Nothing more. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with the specific intention of hitting the balloon. The sound of the gunfire and bursting balloon was guaranteed to cause a panic. And then he fired again.
He did?
Yes, he fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create an impression the president had been hit.
So, what's the deal with the one in the vest?
I'm willing to bet that bullet was planted there long before the shooting ever occurred.
So Mr. Heroic President didn't take a bullet after all.
That's not true. I was shot at to tell you. We'll be able to verify that for ourselves once we take a closer look at the bullet. At the very least, we can expect to find traces of Mr. Brooks' blood on it, correct? You said yourself you found the shooter in the photograph, the person in the red.
Objection!
I thought I made myself clear. The trajectory points to one only possible shooter, Mr. Knight.
And where does Tabby fit in all of this?
Simply one part of their plan. In order to place their suspicion elsewhere, they set about creating a fake assassin.
The highly sus person with the red hood.
I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd was in the whole scheme. I can say with some confidence that none of the shots were fired by her. I suspect her only job was to point the laser at the president.
That's right! I was...
Tasked with turning in the jacket inside out the moment the crowd flew into panic, yes. Thus making the mysterious red-hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Then when the gun aimed at the security plan we later found in the trash can, all appeared to have been the work of an assassin so skilled that he could vanish into thin air.
The case would have gone cold.
Exactly what our friends were hoping for.
Makes sense now why I wouldn't be off the case.
Indeed. Because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself. Oh. Oh, sir. President's mask has well and truly slipped. Admit it,
The entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it? If that stupid chief prosecutor insisted on everything, how can I let this happen?
Objection!
Oh. That's enough, Edgeworth. Must denied. Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now. Sir? Yeah, well, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king. Objection. Let me revolve the us up for a moment. Go ahead, keep running your mouth. Perhaps we'd better be stuck to threaten each other with words. He wouldn't. Would he? Nah, I don't need this thing to shit you up. Alright, my move. Question. You claim I fired my gun on stage. How do you figure I did that in front of a crowd of thousands? An excellent point. Time for my counter move, I suppose. You had a certain something that allowed you to conceal your actions. A certain something, huh? Mighty specific. It was fucking attach case. Where is it? Yeah, that.
Take that!
My attach case? Yes, take a look at the case photograph. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. At the very moment this picture was taken, you were firing your gun. In such a way that it wouldn't be detected.
Objection!
You don't like to let the facts get in the way of a good theory, do you, Edgeworth? Shame you don't seem to have noticed. Just what? That theories are all you have. Conjectures, nothing more. The flag was blowing in the wind precisely at the right moment. I had my gun with the attaching case. You changed the security plan because I couldn't turn my head. It's all just speculation, circumstantial evidence at best. You can't prove any of it. You said the bullet was first in the loop, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine you could run for forensics to see if it matched my gun. Sorry about that. No, that bullet's the bottom of the lake. You gonna go dredge it up? I hate to say it, but he's right. I don't have anything concrete. I've done that. And now you can shut your mouth. Okay. Oh. Miss Lloyd. Of course, she could shed some light on this whole situation. Just need to get her to talk. What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist? No, never mind. That's what I thought. Miss Lloyd. I need you to be brave. Don't speak up. The truth will be forever lost. You're a journalist, then, are you not?
Dang it. I can't stay quiet no longer.
Hey, you understand what you're doing, right? Think carefully before running that mouth of yours.
I was so focused on bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important detail of all. Real journalists don't lie. Ain't nothing ain't no dang scoop if it ain't true. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I should have showed you this before.
What's this?
It's a laser pointer I used on the president. That's all I done. I never shot nobody.
You stupid. I thought I told you. You squill, you go down as a gutless.
It was him. He told me to do it. I was the same as MC snipping out a story like I told you. It was 3 days back. Comes out of me out of blue, just starts talking.
Get me out and I'll get you exclusive access to prison.
That kind of stuff.
What about the gun in the trash can?
I don't know nothing about it. I swear. All he told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and point that laser and the pointers in it. I never thought it meant it blow up my face so bad. I'm sorry, I truly am.
Miss Lloyd, I'd like you to testify to that effect when this goes to trial. Go a long way to proving that the assassination was a sham. What's with you people? Don't any of you know what's good for you? My sympathies, Mr. Knight. I you successfully removed me from this case as you intended. Perhaps then you could have kept your calm and quiet.
So let me get this straight. You told Tabby,
if you let slip about her fake assassination, we'll have you convicted for murder.
Or something like that.
All the dirty. I said no such thing.
Give it up, Knight. It's time to come clean. It's our only choice. So, Mr. President, you admit it. You admit there was a plot to fake an assassination attempt. I do. I'm sorry.
why? Why do something like that?
My popularity has been on the way back home. I thought surviving a jump over life might give me the boost I need. I know I did was wrong. It's all lies, all of it. Put it in the vest. It's planted ahead of time. I wasn't hit anything, today. Stupid. The then what's up with the killer?
Our plan got out somehow. All of that, he just did. How about I turn a face assassination to a real one?
Hence the red ring, I suppose. You'd have to get him close enough to the fake assassin to finish the job.
There's one thing I don't understand, though.
And what'd that be?
Why did Rook have to die? I knew the whole thing was fake. How did he wind up getting killed for real?
That's true. And therein lies the real question.
He was a fine bodyguard, the best, in fact. I've been indebted for Zhang Fa, but he was someone I could fully trust.
Mr. Rook been real something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow. Mr. Rook must have been really something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow.
Sounds like as trustworthy as president as you I am to you, sir.
I believe that's first for me to say, Detective, not you. Mr. Rook must have known about the plan too, correct?
He wasn't aware of the specific details, so not really. I tried to involve him, but he refused.
And you would have done well to have listened to him.
This is a tragedy. The life of a good man has been wasted.
What's so great about him, anyways? What's gotten into him? He's just another piece on the board, there to protect you, nothing more.
Mr. Knight, how could you?
Who was it actually went along with your plan, Mr. President? Well, Paris coward backed down when you needed him the most.
I value your support too, of course, but...
Look, I'm your chief bodyguard now. That's all that matters. Now that spineless fool Rook is gone, things are gonna change around here. Thanks to me, the genius strategist, grandmaster, rightful leader of this team.
You're all well aware of your ambition, Mr. Knight. Doesn't it seem a little impudent?
Why? My plan was perfect. As they always will be. That's quite a statement. Especially considering your perfect plan was an abject failure. Yeah, no thanks to you and that buffoon Rook. How exactly was it Mr. Rook's fault? He hadn't died, the killer would have never come after me. I have to let you in this plane.
Please, Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that.
Fine, the guy died protecting you, Mr. President. And I'm sure that's what he always wanted. He did die protecting the President. Wait, I thought the whole assassination thing was fake. Ah, come on, do I have to say everything twice? We planned a fake except someone else came along and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Edgeworth, one of them was a bullet that shot through the balloon. The second, that wasn't me. Oh, really? Then who did fire it? Real assassin, but not to kill him. His plan was to come after the president with a knife. No, the most likely suspect, a piece quietly cowering in the corner. Our lily white queen over there. What? Yeah.
Miss Lloyd!
Again? I'm not your dang assassin. Is that really true? I, for one, don't believe it. A gun in the trash can. It can only belong to you. Is he stupid, chat? As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help the Rook escort the president back onto the plane. I left Rook here in the room while I secured the president in the safe room. I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. Mr. Journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage. Single killer shot, fired by the gun you found in the trash can. That doesn't add up. The king knight doesn't protect the Rook, Mr. Edgeworth. It protects the king. You want to translate? He means his only concern was protecting the president. Lose the king and you lose the game, isn't the first rule of chess? But a winning in which a key piece is sacrificed is a hollow victory indeed. Doesn't matter, it's still a victory. I kept the president safe. I win! That's a bit early to be calling our little match in any case. Well, this is where our battle really begins. Tell that asshole, Edgeworth. As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Bluesky escort the president back onto the plane. I don't know what it, which is normal for me, but Victim really did take part in your little plan, did he? Nope, and we kept it in the dark on the details. You really thought the president was in danger? He must have known that the shot came from next to him. Maybe he did. Guess we'll never know. Even if he did know it was a sham, he still had a job to do. He still had to protect his king. Was he able to make a judgment like that in a split second? Impressive. He really was as capable as they say. Not so capable I couldn't treat him like a book. Maybe it's so he had no choice but coming along with a little performance.
Hold it!
Why do that? You and the president both know the whole thing wasn't real. It had to seem real. There were people everywhere. Ah, good luck, right? Imagine if someone had spotted a man who'd just been shot at, hanging out in his plane, sipping grape juice like he didn't have a care in the world. And what was the victim doing during all of this? Who knows? I was in the safe room, like I said. Anyway, when I came back, Rook was there, lying out on the ground. Oh wait, go back over here.
Hold it!
Not on the ground exactly.
Right where he is now, middle of the floor. Stupid. Doors outside was shut. Guess the bullet must have hit him right before he closed it. And thanks to his little blunder, my whole plan fell apart. Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk that way. May have kept you safe, Mr. President. He isn't here to save your good name. I call that declaration of duty. What would you call it?
An honorable try, which is more than you give, I'd say.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Hold it!
Weren't you and Mr. Rook carrying the bulletproof attach case?
Yeah, opened them right before Rogue spotted the laser sight. Covered positions and used them to shield the president.
So the bullet that hit Rook traveled through a gap in the defensive shield. I really believe Miss Lloyd to be that skilled as a marksman.
No, she was aiming for the president. Makes her a lousy shot.
So it was pure coincidence that Mr. Rook was hit. All the bullets simply happened to find its way past your attach case and through the gap in his vest.
Seems crazy to me too. Facts are the facts. It was a shot in a million, but the shooter that hit the bullseye. And the proof is in your hands. That single gale shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can.
Hold it!
I don't believe you.
So the second shot had nothing to do with you.
Right, that one was fired by your little friend. Imagine the scoop that would have bagged if it hit the mark.
I'm a journalist, you hear? I don't make facts, I report them.
Yeah, journalists who signed up for a fake assassination plot with the hope of getting a story.
That's not...
Look, I'll admit it. I set the whole thing up. And you rose to aim that laser pointer at the president. It's not my fault it wasn't enough for you. You were the one who decided to bring a gun to the party. Who knows? Maybe you thought he kept it shooting. You could shut me up too.
So Mr. Knight suggested that he was first fired one shot and then Miss Lloyd fired one more. Yeah, basically implying Tabby's also had a gun.
Beats me where she could have got one.
But hey, Harrod's testimony is pure conjecture. He can't prove any of it. Didn't the gun have like a single shot, like both shots fired though? Yeah, 2 bullets spent. You're stupid.
Objection!
You're stupid. Get wrecked, nerd. I got you now. So you contend that it was you who shot the balloon, and Miss Lloyd who shot Miss Rook. Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
While what you propose would indeed match up to the total numbers of shots heard, the gun from the trash cans has been fired twice. Now you know why the supposed numbers of shots heard from this gun different than numbers spent.
It's simple. Because it was planted by the real perpetrator of the crime. Somebody faked the evidence?
Yes, think about it. The reason for doing so is obvious. Sure that whoever found the gun, who the shooter had shot, had been in the spectators area. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if those shots had come from this one weapon.
I get it, so that's why they got two spent rounds, huh?
Precisely. As we have already proven, the bullet burst from the balloon came from a different weapon, which makes it entirely possible the bullet which killed Miss Rook didn't come from this gun either.
Nice work, Edgeworth. That's some high-grade sleuthing. How'd you get to the point? You've come this far, spit it out.
Oh, I intend to, don't worry. The person who really shot Mr. Rook was you.
Take that!
Stupid. You, Mr. Knight, you're the one who murdered Mr. Rook.
Ooh, finally got the courage to say it, huh? Surely not. You wouldn't have.
It wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of this fake murder plot. You killed Mr. Rook, hoping he would look like an accidental victim of this bungled assassination. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door to the airplane tightly closed, it was just you and Mr. Rook, alone, together. And that's when the third bullet was fired, right into your colleague's back.
Objection!
Wait, you really gonna claim there's a third now? You just said only 2 gunshots were hit. Wanna tell me how that works?
Objection!
Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight. If you close the door,
Nothing can be heard from the outside. Not even gunfire. I don't know if that's true or not. It might be. But wasn't the president right next door? Very true. Which means he must have heard a shot outside. Well, Mr. President?
I didn't hear anything.
But can you observe this room through your security feed, can you?
The camera in this room isn't normally on. I have to manually switch it on when I enter the safe.
And that's what you did this time too, right?
Well, that is...
It's gotten into him. Mr. President, this is vitally important. Please, President Wong.
Fine. I was busy hiding under the bed, covering my ears. What? Even though you know the whole thing wasn't real? Yes, because I hate the sound of guns. It's the sound of hitting that awful noise and oh, it's just too much.
That's that they're sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish. Mr. Knight, you saw the President Wang was cowering beneath the bed. And what's more, you knew from the monitor blank that security found that this room hadn't been switched on, which means you knew the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the third shot straight at Mr. Rook.
Knight, how could you? I betrayed my trust, huh? You think I killed the old half-wit?
You don't trust me very much, huh? That's the thanks I get for putting my life on the line day after day.
I want to believe you, but...
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's there to doubt here? What, you don't believe that girl over there could have done it? No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired. Yeah, well, how about you... How do you know there wasn't a spent bullet from the start? What? Someone could have fired a bullet from the gun yesterday, or the day before, and today another bullet hit Rook.
That's pure speculation, pal, and you know it.
Maybe, but can you prove it's not true? Let me certainty now. Got nothing without conclusive proof, so come on. A single piece of evidence straight through my heart. I dare you. Well, what are you waiting for? Must be something. Wasn't there a Edgeworth? Remember Tabby's... Please, Ruffles. I messed up. I know I did. I should have never done what I did. Not even for a scoop. Murder? No, that ain't me. I ain't murder spawned in my body. Conclusive proof. I can prove that Knight's gun is the murder weapon. Wait, maybe I can. They said the bullets that moved might be a scrap of durability. Imagine, we'd run the forensics to see if it matched my gun. If we had the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, forensics could tell us which gun it was fired from. No proof, no case. End of conversation.
Objection!
Hold it right there.
What? What now?
You're not about to claim you do have proof. I'm gonna spin my gun faster about it. Of course I do. Does that mean good? Alright, bring it on. Show me this proof of yours. Oh, damn it. I was gonna present the monitors, but that's all game over. However, it is here in this room.
What?
As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook passed through his body. Where did it end on its journey? Perhaps we should cast our minds back to an earlier conversation. He's right. If the president would have wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. Now, of course, we know that so-called assassination attempt was a complete fabrication. This was prepared in advance. Each bullet had been hit by a bullet. Begs the question, where is the real bullet? I like it. Twist. This is good stuff, Edgeworth. Come on, don't get us in suspense. Yeah, it should be like this thing.
Take that!
This is what I was trying to present earlier. There's something certainly missing from this room. Yeah, prosecutor with some common sense. Take a look at the bank of security monitors. Oh! I see you caught on, Mr. President. Splendid. The screen's here showing the views from all around the airplane, inside and out. Only external angle not covered in the right-hand side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing. There was a monitor in that space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President?
There was. I have no idea what my plushie's doing there now, no.
Here's someone's vain attempt to hide was obviously lacking. But where did it go and why? The why is enough to easy answer, because it was struck by a bullet. Or if we were to believe that bullet in the vest is the real deal, there's nothing to hint at the existence of another bullet to be removed. So, where did missing monitor go? indeed. I believe that must be hidden somewhere in this plane. After all, there wouldn't be a time to dispose of it outside the island. Captain Gumshoe, just conduct a search if you would.
Right away, sir.
Mr. President, extraterritorial, remember? I have no objection to the search. Please, go ahead. I haven't discovered the truth of what happened to Rook. I will not stand in your way.
What are you? I don't believe this. Rook this, rook that. Don't you ever think about anyone else?
The search has been authorized, Detective. If you wouldn't mind.
Sir, found the monitor.
Excellent work. Now go ahead and extract the bullet.
Let's see. Come on, go, die.
Oh, would you look at that? Blood. This is the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. There's no doubt about it. And there you have it, Mr. Knight. A single piece of evidence you requested straight through your heart. Even though you must admit, this bullet didn't come from a spectator area gun. Then Miss Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. What, no pithy comeback? Detective, have forensics announce the bullets for citations and compare them to the gun we found.
I got you now, you stupid idiot.
Alright, let's hear what forensics has to say.
Our following is false, sir. Firstly, the blood is that of the victim.
And it was the one that killed Mr. Rook.
Secondly, we found the Mr. Wright's fingerprints on the gun.
Probably from when I handed the evidence over to him. Stritation. And a match that Miss Lloyd is in the clear.
Lastly, the striation on the bullet are a match with this weapon. What? But how?
No way! Oh, come on!
Oh, bat it out, sir. This is the gun that fired the bullet.
How? Well, isn't that something? Conclusive proof that I was right. Guess you misread the board. Because the only one backed into a corner here is you. This is a long-ass case. There's no denying it. Forensic proof of that gun with bullet of a match. The bullet that killed Miss Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. Who pulled the trigger? That cannot be me. I was on stage, which leaves your little friend. The hack that killed Rook. You murderer! And you just proved it! Your move, Edgeworth. Remember two things. One, where you found that gun. And two, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whatever way you look at it, yeah, not to come this. Me and the president, we admitted to faking the assassination. Now it's your turn to admit something. Who the killer really is. Ugh. I need more water. I'm gonna make a save again. Alright, let's start pressing. No, that's...
Objection!
What was it you said? Forensic would back you up? How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not good, I imagine. We're in the gun or a match, Mr. Edgeworth. That has to mean Tabby pulled the trigger, you know? I simply cannot accept that. What is it, Kay? I was thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, maybe there's something wrong with it. I seem very sure about this. Only grave leads to intuition. Intuition, huh? She could be right. I don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means someone who believes the evidence is everything in court. Irony is not lost on me, but have to be. I'm gonna assume the gun, because there's no way the bullets. The bullets definitely. Something untoward is going on here. You have to involve the weapon, not the bullet. Well, we covered the bullet a while ago. Now that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. Belonged to him.
Take that!
Stupid. Admit it. You switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the marking's in the weapon in question. It was yours all along. An intriguing move there, Edgeworth, and you must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence. While I was busy trying to make the case remaining on the investigation, you took the laser sight from the gun we found in the trash can and put it on your own. I did, huh? You think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone tremendous forensics? Is that so strange? You're a chess player after all. A man who used to think is several moves ahead. Oh, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him with the recording. I'm flattered, much as a pain to admit. You're overestimating my abilities. Besides, you even have proof I made the switch. Oh yeah, I fucking got you. I fucking got you. I don't even need to read. I don't even need to read. I already know what to say. Everywhere you expect the chessboard, that is. I don't see a chessboard here, do you? Shame. Sale gave you a nice excuse. I didn't mess up, I just didn't have the right evidence. I didn't think I'll be the one making that excuse. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence. Might be your excuse, I imagine. I fucking got you. Where is it? Right here.
Objection!
What? How is that not it?
Hold it!
Objection!
Oh, I had to just press. How is that not it? I could have sworn this would have been it. I don't know.
Hold it!
Oh, was it necessary?
Can't be both, pal. Sure can. If bodyguards need to protect our president. They don't need to use a gun, probably didn't know a whole lot about him. It's so far-fetched to have something she heard of. You also happen to use
Why a revolver?
Is that his go-to gun?
Oh. Can I present the gun?
Objection!
No. What could it... we're well past this. I just want to see this.
Hold it!
Well, now. I let loose a few rounds earlier. Was this so? I have no way of verifying it. Of course, and only to swap the guns per maintain the right number of bullets per gun.
Hold it!
I get another save. I guess it's this one? I don't see what it could be, though. I'm gonna try it.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection!
What could it be? Hmm. This is only case one. I'm already having this harder time.
Hold
Read
it!
that again. Every time he fires it. He'd have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. Oh, is it the... I don't see how this could be it.
Objection!
No, that's not it. I was guessing, like, maybe his fingerprint? It's his fingerprints, but I don't know what to really present there. I could... If I could check his fingerprints... I know what to... I don't know what the game is asking me, though. I'm not sure. I don't think this is it, but... I'm stumped. I don't know what it is, what it could be. try reading everything once more. Really switch the gun. Don't have a direct proof info on doing it, but that in itself. Otherwise, don't line up, do they? Carefully consider and infer what you can. Oh, hello Dana. What's up? You just can't. You're just in time for me to witness this game absolutely melting my brain. I'm trying to figure out. Let me look at the gun again. Let me see. Can I do anything? What is it? Trigger maybe? No. I'm gonna try presenting the gun again. Maybe that'll work. I have been stumped on this for like a good... Did I not already present that? I'm fine. I'm just mad at Ace Attorney logic because I swear to God I already presented it. Whatever. It's fine. I'm over it. I have your proof right here. That's your proof? I'll think before you're working too hard, Edgeworth. Not the gun itself, the evidence it carried. I swear I presented this already. Evidence that will prove once and for all that it does in fact belong to you. I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead and make your move. What's it that's going to play? The rook? The bishop? Not a pawn, surely. Evidence the gun will provide takes the form of fingerprints. Namely, your fingerprints, Mr. Knight.
Objection!
My prints? Ha! Well, of course my prints are on that gun. He handed it right to me when he gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
Objection!
Yeah, but you're stupid and decided to, like, reload every 5 seconds. What if I told you that prints on a part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point?
What? Where?
You can't prove that. Oh, but I can. There is a place where your fingerprints could have been lifted, if things happened as you say. Allow me to present the final piece of evidence that will bring our game to a conclusion. Two bullets fired.
What are the prints doing I'm looking for, sir?
Yeah. And then again. You didn't see it switch the guns when I handed the evidence. But if that were all you've done, your deception would have been easily detected. The number of bullets fired by each gun was different.
There were 2 spent bullets in the gun we found.
Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun? Now that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon. He fired another to Mr. Rook, adding his luck. So 3 bullets in total, plus a few odd ones he let loose in the shot during our little game. After each shot, he reloaded the gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course.
Yeah.
Officer, where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned on your report.
Sir, they were found in the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves.
I'm not sure they could have gone there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, it's...
And there we have it. Proof that you indeed did switch the guns. This gun, fired for the one fired... This gun, which fired the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And taking this like, you are the true assassin.
I didn't...
Gotcha now, idiot. Checkmate.
No!
Oh, Blue Badger! saw a blue badger. Made me happy. I was gonna be the new chief of security. That blasted rook. If it hadn't been for him, I would have been in charge. I would have been in control of the whole team. My plan was perfect. The fake assassin would be flawless. Detective Gumshoe.
Right away, sir.
Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet. Aye.
I'm afraid this is as far we go for today. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah, book him, bet. Book him. Book him, Gumshoe. Oh, he's swole again.
Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You exposed a murderer with the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that.
It's gonna be very presumptuous again. Now we're back outside the plane.
I saw it, you know, when I first proposed the face assassination to him.
You want me to handle it, not Rook?
Rook refused, but I can rely on you, can't I?
Of course, sir. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is.
The hatred in his eyes was plain to see. He despised poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable with the whole knight in charge of our little deception. And looking back, I sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I've played one as this has been Rook life.
Duh! Mr. President, none of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted out a fake attempt on your life. That was your crime. It's a crime you will have to live with.
All right. I can only apologize for the part I played. I will no doubt be in vain to pay for my actions one way or another. I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's surmise, and for that, I shall be eternally grateful. Hereby in a country for you are harder. But whatever say how, I feel...
Jeez, yawning.
Perhaps you will visit me saying bye. You will always be welcome. Bye.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you don't know how grateful I am. All's well that ends well.
Miss Thorne, accusation of murder was, of course, entirely groundless. The fact remains you were willing to participate in the staged assassination attempt. I no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. Beware that you may be punished for your actions. I know, I'm awfully sorry about everything. I really am. I understand you decided for a scoop, but there are limits. Sure are. I got me some serious thinking to do.
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was something else. Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum, earns eternal great gratitude of president. How's that for a headline? Hey, that there's my department. This prosecutor doesn't feel such an all-important case. Must be over the moon.
He doesn't stay down for long. No comment.
Dang, you're one tight-lipped son of a gun.
As well I should be. This case is not over yet.
Is it? How come, sir?
Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over. I'm gonna guess the calling card.
Take that!
To Killer's calling card. Mr. De Killer is yet to complete his assignment.
You might try to murder the president?
I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, so I've learned something sinister yet. As one would expect of the attempted assassination of a president, this was all over the news, and my preparation for Mr. Knight's trial were constantly interrupted by requests from the press. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everyone was talking about it. But in the midst of the frenzy that followed, I noticed this was the only first move being far bigger than any of us could have imagined. Ooh. The end. And with that, oh, there he is. I do believe that is a good place to call it. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm going to switch back to Mario and Luigi or do a couple more cases next time, but
yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I don't know when I'm streaming next, but be good. Let's see. Let's find someone to raid. Anyone worth raiding? Anyone I know? I guess we can raid Miss Sayanella. That'd be cool. I'll send you all over her. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Later, yo.